Be me. 27, working at a company where teamwork means do everyone's job or die trying. Every Monday equals 15 tasks, 3 meetings, 0 gratitude. Every Friday equals great job, but we need more from you. Been thinking about quitting for months. Today something in me just clicks. Boss drops another urgent task on my desk at 6:59 p.m. on a Friday. Look at my half-finished coffee. Look at the glowing spreadsheet from hell. Look back at boss. You know what? I'm done. Walk out before he can guilt-trip me with his team spirit speech. Parking lot, cold air, freedom, hearts racing, but damn it feels good. I turn to look at my beat-up car like a movie protagonist who can't afford a soundtrack, and that's when it hits me. No job, no plan, just panic. Then I hear a voice behind me. Wow, never thought I'd see you grow a spine. Turn around, it's her, Emma, ex-classmate, now my colleague from another department. Smart, sarcastic, terrifyingly good at everything. Hi to you too, I say. She smirks, leans on the car next to mine. So, you finally quit? Yeah, about time. You look 2 emails away from a mental breakdown. We talk for a bit. I half-jokingly say I might start my own thing. She tilts her head, like she's already calculating a business plan in her head. If anyone can pull that off, it's probably not you. But maybe with help. Me. Help? Her. Yeah. I'm bored. Let's build something better than this corporate graveyard. I laugh, but she's not joking. She already pulls out her notes app like she's my CFO. Part of me is terrified. The other part's like, holy hell, this might actually work. Drive home that night. 0 job. 0 plan. But for the first time in forever, I'm excited. Wake up next morning with the realization, I actually quit my job. No backup plan, no savings plan, just pure stupidity. Get a text. Emma, coffee, 10 a.m., we're making a company. Me, 10 a.m. at the cafe. She already has a laptop, spreadsheets, and a look like she's building an empire. I have a croissant and imposter syndrome. We spend 3 hours brainstorming. Her ideas sound like they might actually work. She draws a sketch of a business model. I draw the logo. She starts refining my mess into something real. Turns out we're kind of a good team. She's logic, I'm chaos. Somehow it balances out. 2 weeks later, we have rented a tiny office. A website that mostly works. 3 potential clients who think we're more professional than we actually are. 1 late night at the office. She's sitting at the desk, glasses slipping down her nose, laptop glowing. Something about the way she laughs makes my chest feel weird. Ignore it. We order pizza at 1 a.m., eat on the floor surrounded by boxes, cables, and questionable business decisions. She raises her cup of cold coffee. To chaos, she says. To delusion, I reply. We clink cups like 2 idiots who have no idea what they're doing. Fast forward a few weeks. Somehow, our 2 idiots in a tiny office operation is actually working. Client number 1 signed a contract. Client number 2 thinks we're a fresh and innovative company. Client number 3 just liked our free coffee and stayed. Emma becomes the terrifyingly efficient COO of 2 people, has a spreadsheet for everything, client calls, meetings, schedules. Every day starts with me bringing coffee, her roasting me for something, smirking like she owns the place. She basically does. At lunch, she suddenly says, you know they think we're a couple, right? Who? All of them. Clients, delivery guy, my grandma probably. We should probably clear that up. Yeah, we won't. She starts calling me boss, sarcastically. I start calling her my terrifying CFO. 1 client asks if we're married. She deadpans. Basically. I almost choke on my coffee. Late nights become routine. Pizza boxes, glowing monitors, her humming quietly when she works. Me pretending not to stare at the way she tucks hair behind her ear. One night, power goes out mid-call with a client. She lights up the office with like 5 candles out of nowhere. Why do you have candles? For ambiance, obviously. She leans against the desk, candlelight on her face. For a second, everything goes quiet. My brain, bro, she's actually kinda perfect. Shake it off. Can't catch feelings. She's my partner, not my girlfriend. Right? End of another insane week. We somehow pulled off 3 deadlines, 2 all-nighters, and 1 accidental fire drill. Emma drags me out of the office. We're celebrating. You need to touch grass. I'm allergic to fun. Too bad. Bar downtown. Soft lights, good music, dangerously strong cocktails. She looks more relaxed than I've ever seen her. Loose shirt, hair down, tiny smile. I forget how to breathe for a second. We start talking about everything except work, high school stories, how we both hated gym class, how she once threw a book at me in 10th grade. She laughs so hard she almost spills her drink. I've never wanted to kiss someone more. Third drink in, Emma's cheeks a little pink. Her usual sharp tone softens. She leans closer over the table. You know, I'm glad it's you. Me what? This, the company, the chaos, the late nights. It works because it's you. Before I can say anything, she adds, but don't get cocky. On the way home, she trips on the curb. I catch her. Silence. She looks up at me. Our face is way too close. She doesn't move away. Neither do I. Heart pounding like a drum solo. She whispers, we should probably not do anything stupid. Yeah. Neither of us moves. She finally pulls away with a grin. Good. Just checking. Walks ahead like nothing happened. Me standing there trying to remember how legs work. Biggest project so far. Deadline in 48 hours. No sleep, no hope. Only caffeine and spreadsheets. Me and Emma basically living in the office now. She walks in with 2 huge thermoses of coffee. This is not coffee anymore. This is survival. We high-five like 2 idiots about to commit a tax crime. Night falls, rain tapping on the windows, documents everywhere. My brain slowly melting. Emma still sharp, focused. Watching her work is weirdly hot. Stop it, brain. 2 a.m., both of us lying on the floor staring at the ceiling. She kicks my foot lightly. You're not dying on me, boss. Not yet. Give it another hour. We start talking random nonsense. Our dumbest high school moments. The worst jobs we ever had. She tells me about the time she got detention for climbing on the school roof. I laugh so hard I almost choke on cold coffee. Silence. Her head turns toward me. You ever think about how weird this is? What, starting a company with someone who once threw a book at me? Stop, did I really do that? She smiles, soft this time, not the usual teasing one. I like weird. Our hands are lying close, too close. She doesn't pull away, neither do I. 3 a.m. printer dies mid-final document. We both lose it, laugh like maniacs. I lean back against the desk. She steps closer to check the cable. Way too close now. Her hair brushes my neck. She looks up, our faces inches apart. No teasing now, no smart remarks, just that charged silence. We kiss. It's messy, tired, everything at once. But damn, like we've been dancing around this for years. When we finally pull back, she's still smiling. Well, that complicates things. A little, she leans in again. Good. We finish the project somewhere between more kisses and half-broken printer cables. Morning after deadline day. Officially survived. Unofficially. Don't know how to look Emma in the eyes without thinking about that kiss. Walk into office. She's already there. Hair tied, sleeves rolled up, coffee in hand. Like nothing happened. Morning, boss. Morning, co-boss. She smirks. I die a little inside. We try to work like Normandi Luda. Fails in 0.2 seconds. Every glance turns into a silent flashback. Every brush of hands feels like an earthquake. Lunch break. Emma's best friend pops by, sees us sitting way too close, raises an eyebrow. So, when did this happen? Emma. What? Friend. Girl, you're glowing. Don't what me. I try to change subject. We, closed the deal. Friend. Oh yeah, I bet something closed. Emma throws a pen at her. Friend dodges like a ninja. Word spreads fast. Our developer buddy shows up later. Congratulations on the merger. What merger? You two. HR nightmare. 10 out of 10. Clients start noticing too. One of them walks in, sees us bickering over who forgot to order ink. You two married? Emma? Basically, me. Choke on coffee again. It's becoming a pattern. Late evening. We're alone in the office again. Emma leans back in her chair. You're handling this surprisingly well. What, dating my terrifying CFO? Exactly. She stands up, walks over, looks down at me with that teasing glint. Just so you know, I'm still the one in charge. I thought we were partners. Yeah, I'm the fun one. She kisses me again. 6 months later, what started as two idiots in a tiny office. Now, actual company with employees, clients, and fancy coffee machine. Launch day for our biggest project yet. Emma pacing around like a general before battle. Me pretending I know what I'm doing. Our small team buzzing with excitement. Press, partners, even her parents came. My sister brought balloons. Why balloons? No idea, but they're everywhere now. Emma stands on stage to give a speech, composed, confident, radiant. Watching her talk about the company we built together hits me right in the chest. She looks at me mid-speech and smirks, like it's our inside joke, the one we've been writing since that stupid night with broken printer cables. After launch party, music, drinks, people congratulating us. Emma finally relaxes. "We actually did it," she says. "Told you the candles were a good investment." She laughs, pulls me out on the balcony. City lights below, soft music in the background. She leans against the railing. "You realize we're, like, disgustingly domestic now?" "Yup. You bring me coffee every morning. You yell at me for losing receipts. Power couple, we're the worst." Silence, warm and easy. She takes my hand, squeezes it once. I don't think I'd want to do this with anyone else. My brain. Wow. My heart. Wow. My mouth. Yeah. Me neither. She leans in and kisses me. Below us, the sign of our company glows bright. We built this. Together, and for once, life isn't chaos. It's good.